Hello and welcome to another episode of AWSP News. We are here again after another fast-paced week. We know you've been slammed in just about every direction and principal stress is at an all-time high. From the pressures of closing down a school year to the uncertainty of what school might look like in the fall, we hear you and understand your positions. It is way too easy to allow yourself to head into dark spaces of your mind as you think about all the what-if questions surfacing about what school will look like in the fall. From classroom space to masks, to moving kids around campus, to distance learning, there are a million questions without answers. So here's our advice for you right now as we grapple with the uncertainty. Make a list of the things you can't and can't control. Focus on what's within the realm of your responsibilities right now and be the best principal you can be for your students and faculty and community. 295 districts are in various stages around the state examining what school will look like in the fall. AWSP will be partnering with your local ESD to provide a virtual platform for you to meet with colleagues not only in the same school size and level, but also according to your county health phase. Stay tuned for information about weekly opportunities throughout the summer to connect with colleagues for discussions about reopening schools. One great way to connect with colleagues and push your learning forward is to join the 900+ school leaders from around the state who've already registered for this summer's AWSP WASA Summer Conference. For those of you who've already registered, stay tuned for information on how to sign up for keynote speakers early to mid next week. Do you have a teacher who is head and above all the rest of your teachers in distance learning for kids in your school? The Center for Strengthening the Teaching Profession, CSTEP, is working on a quick turnaround timeline to find the best of the best to help put together a list of great resources for districts to access as we look to the fall. Encourage one of your teacher leaders to apply to join the timely and urgent Teacher Tech Project funded by the Gates Foundation. See Principal Matters for more information. One popular app, TikTok, partnered with the National PTA to launch a number of enhancements to safety policies, controls, and educational resources that will help keep kids safe. Check out our blog for resources to share with families to help keep kids safe at home, especially now that they're spending so much time on social media. Remember, your student leaders will still need supports this summer. With the loss of face-to-face time this spring, many student leadership programs might be behind in planning. AWSL is continuing to accept requests to bring our leader development programs to your campus. We would love to connect you and your student teams this summer on planning for the fall and the rest of the year. Reach out our link at awslleaders.org. All the information is on the main site. And don't forget your cheerleaders. They need all the assistance they can to prepare for the fall. We are continuing to partner with NCA to develop opportunities for your cheer squad. And we've got students covered this fall too. Elementary and secondary program will be available throughout the fall, including our AWSL Fall Conference, where we're going virtual and will be expanding to include middle level. Elementary is going to be super, as in superheroes, while the secondary programs include Find Your Vision. Check out the flyer on the website. You are watching this episode on June 19th, and if you're a product of the public school system history books back when I went through, you probably didn't learn about Juneteenth and the significance of this date in history for African Americans in our country. As a white educational leader, we can't look to our leaders of color to help our society heal, grow, and learn. We must start with ourselves. Take some time today to learn more about Juneteenth. Lean into your own learning and reflection first. Finally, please don't throw something at the screen when you hear this, but I must say it. You probably feel like taking a vacation will be virtually impossible this summer because of the work that needs to be done in the next 8 weeks. Well, the work will get done either way, but your self-care needs to be a top priority. Please block at least a week in July and commit that time to resting, recharging, and replenishing your soul. Your whole system needs you to be the best principal you can be next fall. Well, that's it from all of us here at AWSP. As always, keep up the great work for kids, and we'll see you next time. Keypad, footpad, iPad, here we go. Take one.